Hey, what's up guys? I'm Leyb'S, and welcome to the first episode of a new series I'm starting on my channel in which we talk about my favorite movies. I haven't come up with a name for it yet. I'm thinking about maybe Leyb'S, Fav'S, or I don't know. I'm terrible with coming up with names. Anyway, you know, lately, and like a lot of people have been telling me that, like, you know, I've kind of been steering away from movie content, even in the movie content, like Blue Hunting videos. I don't talk about movies as much anymore, which I'm going to talk more in depth about this in some other video, but I'm going to try to do both. I'm going to try to have both movie content and, you know, just like vlogs and stuff like that don't really have much to do with movies. What the series is going to be basically is, you know, basically an in-depth movie review of whatever movie it is, and also there's going to be a skit at the beginning of each one of them. Well, most of them. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Also, I wanted to let you guys know, like, I got a new job recently, and I behind this filing cabinet, I opened this little door, and I crawled through it, and it was very bizarre. Like, come with me. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, let me guess. It's Eric.
No cholesterol.
I'm right. It's Eric.
No fucking cholesterol.
Come on, Eric. Those are my favorite crackers. Come on.
Oh my god. Fuck!
So this is what Eric does. Breaks into my house when I'm at work and eats all of my food.
I am sexy.
I beg to differ.
What to watch? Fury, that's a good one. I don't know. Perks. Fuck it, I'm going with Plan B.
So don't you pick up labor or what?
Fuck no, dude.
What?
That's a fucking Jew bastard if I've ever met one, okay? Like, he expects that people to just pick him up, take him across God's fucking creation, and do it for free or out of their own pocket. Like, bud, that's not how this world works. Like, fucking cars don't run on Blu-ray movies, bud.
Whatever, Dalton.
These people are like, what the fuck is this crazy maniac doing? They're out of here. Yeah, I'm coming to kill you, bitch!
I guess I'm seeing the Cord's eyes now.
What did she say?
All this micro dick on your Snapchat.
Tell that fucking bitch I'll slap her across the face with my fucking big dick.
That's not what I heard your ex-girlfriend say.
You're fucking gay. Oh my god. That's a strong fucking car.
Dalton, you call labor fat, but you order 2 meals.
Me?
Yeah.
The reason behind that is when you actually have a real man's job and don't make $9 an hour, and you do heavy lifting, you get protein, son.
You're a freak.
Big arms. These arms just aren't for show, bud.
At least I love what I do. By the end of the year, I'll be fat as labor.
Doesn't it happen? So what's wrong, man?
Just go grab mine. Excuse me. Sorry. I'll dump this on you. Oh, what the hell? It burped at me.
Did you say your razor is broke? Let's just go Leyb'S and use his.
Joke's on you, though. I shaved my balls with that. What's up, everybody? I'm Leyb'S, and welcome to the first episode of a new series I'm starting on my channel, to where I go through my top favorite movies of all time. And the first episode is going to be about a film that came out in 1999 by the name of Being John Malkovich. And the film is about a man played by John Cusack who gets a new job in this building, and in this building he finds this little door. He opens this door and it's a tunnel. He crawls in the tunnel, and then he gets sucked into the mind of actor John Malkovich. And yeah, that's what this movie's about. It is by far one of the most original films I've ever seen, and one of the most weird and bizarre ones. This film is directed by Spike Jonze, who is an incredible director. He directed Adaptation, Where the Wild Things Are, which I have not seen, and he directed Her, which is by far one of my favorite films of the decade so far, and my favorite film that came out that year. It sucks that that guy doesn't make more movies. He is such a great director, but he's only made 4 movies in the span of almost 20 years. And it is written by Charlie Kaufman, who wrote Adaptation, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, wrote and directed Synecdoche, New York, and he wrote and directed the stop-motion animated film Anomalisa, which was one of my favorite films of 2015, and my second favorite film that he's written. And the film stars John Cusack, Cameron Diaz, John Malkovich, and Catherine Keener, who you may remember from the thriller Get Out. Now, the first thing I gotta say about this movie is very bizarre. Everything about it is bizarre, but that's what I love about it. The way the film is written, the soundtrack, the way it's acted, just everything about it is just so bizarrely quirky. That's really the best way to describe this movie, bizarrely quirky. Let's start with the writing. I adore the way this film is written. It's just so out there, bizarre, and different. The film's script is just so good and clever. It really is stupid that this film didn't get nominated for Best Original Screenplay. But Charlie Kaufman later did win Best Original Screenplay, or Adapted Screenplay, or whatever it was, for Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. There's so much bizarre dialogue between characters in this movie.
I like you. I don't know what it is about you. I just...
My tits?
No.
No?
No, it's your energy, your attitude, you know, the way you carry yourself.
You're not a fag, are you?
No, I am really attracted to you.
No, I am really attracted to you. Christ, you are a fag. Okay, well, we can share recipes if you like, Darlene.
No, wait, listen. I love your tits. I love
Good.
them. I want to fuck you.
Great, now we're getting somewhere. Not a chance.
Which leads me to my next point, the performances. The performances in this movie are spectacular. This film definitely would not have worked with less talented actors. The thing about this movie is that there's something, like, just off about every single character in this movie besides John Malkovich, which is the only, like normal person in this whole film. It's so interesting to see actors like John Cusack and Cameron Diaz portray these very weird, bizarre people. You know, seeing them in roles that we're not used to seeing them in. The characters in this film are very bizarre, but they're not, like, too bizarre, you know, to where, like, you can't take them seriously. The film has a very weird concept, but the characters that populate the film really, like, ground this, you know, weird out there concept in reality very well. And Charlie Sheen has a small role in this movie as John Malkovich's best friend, and he was pretty funny. He was only in 2 scenes, he wasn't in the movie very long, but that cameo role was originally written for Kevin Bacon, but he just didn't want to do it, and then Malkovich recommended Charlie Sheen. There was also great attention to detail in the way Spike Jonze directed this movie. It just, with everything, the color grading, the editing, the sound design, especially the sound design. One other thing I respect about this movie is that it highly respects its audience. It's not, you know, too dumbed down for people, and it's not too complex. It's just right. You do have to pay attention, and if you don't pay close attention throughout the whole movie, some things, you'll be like, why did this happen? Or like, well, what's the deal with this? But I do have a couple small negatives with the movie, and that is, it does take a little while for the movie to like, get going in the first half hour or so. But when he finds the portal, it really, you know, starts to get going. And another thing, one thing that's always kind of bugged me about this movie is that, like, it doesn't explain the origins of what this portal is. It doesn't, like, explain, you know, how it was made, how it got here, but it's really not that big of a deal. It's really just supposed to be this, you know, random, bizarre thing that's just there, and the rules about, you know, how it works are explained, though. Those are just two little flaws I have with the movie. No big deal. And the Criterion release for this film is spectacular. It's my second favorite Criterion film. A lot of great supplements on this one. So yeah, Being John Malkovich, one of my favorite movies, and expertly done on every level. If you have not seen Being John Malkovich, I strongly, strongly recommend it. Very entertaining and fun to watch. This is by far my favorite film of Charlie Kaufman and Spike Jonze. Down below in the comments, tell me what you thought of the video. Tell me what you think of the movie Being John Malkovich. Follow me on Instagram and add me on Snapchat. Those links will be down in the description below. Alright guys, I'll see you later.